My grandfather left me something, but I don't think he wanted me to find it. Part 1. I don't even know where to begin. This is going to sound insane, but I've been sitting on this for the last couple of weeks and I need to get it out. I'm still processing everything that's happened. And maybe sharing it here will help me make sense of it. About a month ago, my grandfather passed away. He was an old man, well into his 80s. Not that we were particularly close. He'd always been a bit of a mystery to me. He lived alone in this old house out in the woods. Never married, never had kids other than my mom, who didn't talk much about him. We didn't even know a lot about his life, except that he had money. He made a small fortune years ago from real estate investments, and he lived very frugally. When he passed, my mom and I got the call to come to the reading of his will. I wasn't expecting much, honestly. Maybe a couple of old books or some family heirlooms. What I didn't expect was to be told that I was the primary beneficiary of his estate. At first, I thought it was a mistake, but the lawyer explained that my mom had already received her share of the inheritance years ago. She had told me that Grandpa had been a loner, but I guess she hadn't mentioned that he completely cut her out of his will before he passed. I was the only one left. The lawyer handed me an envelope with a key and a note. The note said, "I left you something important. Don't open it without the key. It's all yours now." That was it. I had no idea what to expect. I thought maybe it was just a box of paperwork or something I had to go through. But the more I thought about it, the more strange it seemed. Grandpa had always been a private man. Why would he leave me something with such strange instructions? A couple of days later, I drove up to his house. The place was just as I remembered, old, decaying, surrounded by thick trees. The kind of house that looked like it had been stuck in time. There was a heavy feeling to it, like it was holding some kind of secret. I walked through the front door using the key. The house smelled musty, like old wood and dust. I started looking around, trying to get a sense of where he'd hidden whatever he left me. After a bit of searching, I found a small, locked drawer in his study. The key fit perfectly. Inside, there was an old, leather-bound book. It looked ancient, maybe from the early 1900s. With a brass lock on it. The book was heavy. I opened it and found a series of journal entries written in a strange, slanted handwriting. The first entry was dated in the 1950s. My heart skipped a beat when I realized it was his handwriting. It was like a diary of some kind, but the first few entries were ... strange. It talked about the others and keeping the door locked. It was vague, but the more I read, the more I felt like something was wrong. I don't even know how to explain it, but there was this overwhelming sense of dread as I turned the pages. The journal entry for that day, the day he passed away, simply said, "It's time. The door is open now. I hope you're ready." I didn't know what to make of it. What